What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy On Time coming back, bringing you another great gameplay on this map Citadel, which happens to be one of my top favorite maps on the DLC. For this gameplay, I'm bringing you a Razorback with the Stalk and BOA sight, and I'm also rocking that awesome camo into the Void. Um, Spooky, and I love the way the ghosts and stuff are floating around the map. I'm playing with my boy Ice again. Me and him, we a team, it looks like, and he and I are also going to carry this series over to World War II when it comes out in November. So look for that, guys. I'm just basically holding it down on this back end of the map. I'm not going to run all over the castle and chase. Watch how this guy, me and him, we kind of play ring around the rosy. And his friend comes running around the corner, and I wind up working him too. See him going back that way, I know he's going to be shooting out. Pull back. Now, guys, I'm running the Hive, of course. That's my number one specialist weapon that I like to use, because it sets traps and holds things down in the back for me, and that's what I enjoy doing, guys. Score streaks, I'm running Sentry, Cerberus, and Wraith, and I wind up getting them all twice. My boy Ice said he wanted to hold down in this cave area because he's running his dual-wheel Marshall, so he's only good for the short range areas, so he's going to utilize his strategy in close quarter combat. With the Razorback, we were talking in this gameplay how it's amazing. There was a KN-44 that he picked up and was using. He's like, man, this thing has so much recoil, you can't even hardly use it long range. I said, I know, man. Compared to that Razorback, you can kill assault rifles users all day long with a Razorback. It's very underrated in my opinion. I'm going to reposition that trip mine, guys. You're going to notice I'm going to be throwing shock charges and trip mines out like it's Halloween candy, man. I'm just going to be tossing it like a Mardi Gras parade, just chunking beads. Watch this dude come ease up on me, and I bait him into my trap. You can get it. I come back because I know he set a book bag down. And when they set that book bag down, guess what I do? Shock charge, trip mine. This dude, man, how is he up in our spawn, and how is my teammate just walking by him? I two-piece him real quick and get the King Slayer and take care of that business. You know, just basically circling back and forth, gently just making my way. I'm rocking dead silence and awareness so they don't hear me walking around out here, but I hear their footsteps. Look at there. Cerberus is coming on the way. This guy's trying to get my teammate. I get a Wraith. Let's call that up. Guys, I love this map, man. It's got a cool castle and a moat and water in front of it. And when you get in the castle, at some point in this game, I take it to the castle. I get inside their little spawn and just kind of set some traps and ease back on out. And that's what you want to do. You don't want to stay too long. Look at there. I almost fell off the map. And thank God. And I wasn't using Afterburner, by the way, on that move. That was a desperation. But I have fallen off that side of the map and died more than once, unfortunately. So the best place for me when I like to put sentry guns, because they're stationary, if you can put them up on a high point of a rock or a truck or a car or something like that, it really, really is nice. I like to basically put it up in this little area right up in here. I can't believe I got hit with that gravity spike. Jeez, man. That's alright. It just lets me build my streaks right back up again. So I'm going to place this thing right here behind my teammate and just let it go ahead and do what it's got to do. We was also talking about how when we play this way and we play strategy, you know, it really gets a lot of the people we play against, they really get butt hurt enough to send me hate mail and threatening messages and all this negative stuff, man. I'm like, hey, man, just get better at the game, bro. That's all you got to do. Just get better at the game, and you won't be so frustrated every time at everything that happens to you. You see me, I'm just calm, carefree, relaxed. That's how when I'm playing, that's how I am, man. this game calms me down, man. I don't see how people get so worked up to take the time to send somebody a ugly message. That's just to me, that just don't make no sense, man. Life's so short, and I guess some of these people are real young and they hadn't figured that out. But that's what it's all about, man. You can't be worried about some small thing. This is a video game, for goodness sakes. There ain't even no money on the line. But, you know, these guys, they act like, you know, they get bent out of shape. I never even send nobody no message. If I send somebody a message and they beat me, I send them GG. That's it. Good game. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and badmouth you because you beat me in a game. You know, good game, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's run it back. Let's see what we can do. You know, I'm competitive, man. So that I've always been competitive. In high school, you know, I was the fastest kid in my school, man. Believe it or not, I ran a 440 in a 40 in high school, man. I mean, I was very, very, very fast. So I was always, you know, challenging people to something, whether it was football, basketball, racing, you know, whatever. I was just competitive, man. And that's why when I show you these gameplays, you know, to me, it ain't an average person does this all the time. If you go back in my theater mode, I've got tons and tons of 30s, 40s, you know, some 50s, but you know, sometimes the gameplays, to me, when I look at them, I'm such a critique person, man. I'm looking for flawless gameplays mostly, guys. That's what I really like. I like flawless gameplays. I got you about, you know, the next 3 or 4 Fridays, man. We're going to be doing it big on Flawless Friday. And stay tuned tomorrow, man, because I'm going to put up Flawless Friday tomorrow. I think you guys will really like. I'm not going to say anything about it. But I think if you come back and you check this out, you'll really be impressed with what you see. You know, hey, right now we're just basically holding this down. I can't help what the 4 randoms do on our team when me and my buddy Ice are playing. And me and Ice, we get frustrated all the time because they'll feed them score streaks. And what that means, the teammates will run across the map, go get killed 5 or 6 times each, right? Or more sometimes. And they'll get Raps, Wraith, Mothership. I'm thinking, what in the world? I hadn't died but 1 or 2 times. How they got a hater? You know? It's like enemy hater coming up. I'm like, how? I mean, I don't know. But anyway, hey, here's the thing with that. They paid $60 for their game just like I did. So I ain't trying to tell them how to play, man. I wish they'd play better, but, you know, I can't control it. And that's what I was telling Ice, you know, ain't nothing we can do about it. That's what they're going to always put us, you know, with the 4 worst players in our lobby. They're going to put them on our team every time we play. So we have to overcompensate for that. And at the end of this final, you'll see, you know, I go 46-1 with 2 assists. And I always love to have more assists than deaths. So if you got 7 deaths, you should have 14 assists. That's the way I look at it. But, you know, me, I went 46-1 with 2 assists and a 46 KD. Just basically taking my time and being calm about things. Not getting in a rush, not rushing the spawn. You know, just relax. If you see my gameplay, I'm calm and easy. There's a Wraith, and I'm going to call that up. So there's my second full streak that I've been able to do right there at this point. And we're just going to keep holding it down and keep rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's the story. And at this point, I told my buddy Ice, I said, you've been holding this down, but I'd like to go in the castle just for a second and see if I can touch a nerve with him just for a second and rustle right back. You won't even know I'm in castle. He was like, well, hurry if you go in there. So I wall run because I'm dead silence. You don't have to worry about blast suppressor. You just dead silence will allow you to be quiet and wall run, right? So I get in there, hit somebody off their spawn. I see there's one right there, clean him up too. I get my hives. I go ahead and panic hive shoot because one guy always jumps in front of me when I get my hives. And so I set my trap. You see it's going off, and I'm rushing back to my original spawn site where my friend is over there, and I'm going to try to actually give him a little assistance. clock is running down, guys. It was coming down to the final. This game, the reason why it didn't go to 100 points is because they wasn't really pushing as much as we were wanting them to. And that's basically how I play this. And my buddy Ice, he went 16-4. He came in second place with a 4 KD and 2 assists. You know, that's awesome. I'll take that every game. You know, 4 KD, that's awesome. I just got lucky with the score streaks and everything like that. Guys, the game's to an end. I hope you like it. If you do, put a like down. And if you want to see me do something different, put it in the comment section. All right, I'm out.